Welcome to Method of Victory UFC Noche. If it's your first time joining us, the concept is very simple. We take turns picking a fight, then we have to pick the winner and the method of victory. You can't say inside the distance. You got to pick KO. You got to pick sub. You got to pick decision. This is a lot harder than it looks. So if we don't get all of them right and you're thinking of leaving a comment, leave a comment. Just be nice. All right, Jim. Here's how we start off. Every single day, or every single time we start, we flip a coin. This is for That's My Fight. Call it an air.
Heads.
Heads is a call. It is heads. So Jim wins. That's My Fight. So Jim gets to pick a fight that is off limits. I cannot take it. Which fight would you like?
Gastelum and Stoltzfus.
Gastelum's fat ass. Actually, that's a great misspelling. Stoltz fun. It's fun.
I was just thinking Gastelum's fat ass is a great name for a fantasy football team.
That's a great name for a fantasy football team. Gastelum's fat ass. True. Since this is a weird card and it's really dumb, you know what? I'm gonna throw everybody for a loop here. I'm gonna pick. There's one fight that you never in a million years would have guessed. I want the Rendon.
I was good.
Pereira
Nice.
fight.
All
right, brother. Now we flip to see who gets the very first pick. Call it an air.
Tails.
Going tails. It is tails. All right, clean sweep on the coin toss. What's your first fight?
Okay, I am taking Mr. David Martinez. That will be my number one pick. Now, how do we play him? Rob Font's notoriously durable. I am taking him. I am taking Martinez by decision. I'm going to have faith that Rob Font is going to be able to survive, and we're going to go Martinez by decision at plus 185.
All right.
Now, Font ain't going to look good, but he just got to survive.
Okay. All right. I am going to go to. I'm going to go. You know what? I got to go with my guy, Kang Lee. And I'm going by sub at plus 400. I did the backwards math on our breakdown video about how Lee's saved a couple fights. And they took David Martinez away from him. They're giving him this 21-year-old. The guy looks like a good prospect. Lee's a grown man, and I watched him kind of dog walk Bolaños and get the sub in his last fight. This is going to be the best wrestler that this guy Luda's fought. So give me Lee by submission, round 2. I'll even call round 2.
Nice.
All right, what's your next one?
Let's go Alessandro Costa.
There you go.
I don't think that Aiden Corey is that great. Really like Costa. I'm going to go after the finish here. I'm going to say we're going to see Costa by knockout at plus 225.
Okay.
I think he's going to bring the violence, and this Cora is going to be out of his league.
Okay. I'll go to the Ultimate Fighter finale. We both like Donchenko. He's violent. I think he gets the KO here, so I'll take Donchenko by KO at plus 150. All right, you're up.
All right. Let's go to Jared Gordon and Rafa Garcia. Jared Gordon, usually a decisionator, gets the knockout in his last fight. Didn't see that coming. But that was against a guy who was Brazilian, Thiago. Like, I can see that happen. I don't think he's knocking out a brick-headed Mexican on UFC Noche. So I'm going Jared Gordon by decision, or Gordon by decision at minus 150. I don't rate Rafa Garcia high, man. I think Gordon's going to do enough to sneak out this decision.
Okay. I am going to. We need a big underdog here. If Tatiana Suarez cannot get this to the ground and hold Lemos there, I think she's ripe to be beat. Lemos is no slouch on the ground. Let's go with Lemos to pull the upset at an 8-1. Line is way too wide. Way too wide here. Lemos by decision.
I like it. So we had
These
weigh-ins.
are hard. These are hard.
They're getting tough now.
These are brutal
So we had
on this card.
we had weigh-ins, and Claudio Puelles and Joaquim Silva both weighed in. I want to know if these guys both have the same doctor, because both of them look
Amazing.
blown up. They both made weight. They both look amazing. I've seen Silva tire. Something hair in the back of my head is telling me that Puelles is going to get this to the ground, and we know that on the ground he is very good. So let's go Claudio Puelles by submission over Joaquin Silva.
By sub, what's the price on that one?
That would be plus 330.
Plus 330. Okay. Boy, you know what? I'll use that's my fight. Rendon is not very good. I haven't been that impressed doing the film study on Pereira. And debutantes, this is just a whole nother world. This is a big stage. It's a big event. Rendon has at least been there before. I don't see a finish coming. And if this goes to a decision, I would just rather have the one that's been in the UFC that maybe doesn't have the adrenaline dump. So give me Rendon to pull the upset here by decision. It's only plus 185. I think that says a lot in this fight, that the decision props are Pereira by decision plus 140, but Rendon is only plus 185. I think the books are telling us a story on that one. All right.
Let's take the main event. Let's get it out of here. Jean Silva is the side for me. I just think Diogo Lopes is too hittable, and I know he's been wrestling, but I don't know if that's going to help him in this fight. Jean Silva just hits too damn hard. A part of me is looking at Jean Silva by submission at plus 900, but that's
wow.
Is that wild that it's plus 900? I got to take the KO TKO, though. I'm going to go minus 110 KO TKO.
Okay.
The wildness of Diego Lopes is going to get him in trouble.
Okay.
It's going to get him in a lot of trouble in this fight. So.
All right. Now we're getting down to some brutal ones. I'm going to go with another just crazy, wild. The line is just too crazy. I know Medina's not good, but have we watched Dusko Todorovic? How hittable is this guy? It's now or never for Medina. Would it also surprise you if Dana just went to him like, "Hey, bro, I went way out on a limb, giving you a contract that you didn't deserve, that nobody wanted me to give you, and you've kind of gotten your ass kicked in USC." So maybe Medina feels a little bit more pressure to get it done here. What'd you say? You're not knocking out a big head, thick-headed. I don't think Dusko's knocking out Medina. And Medina just needs to land one. I think he can. Don't be surprised if he's back up against the fence and all of a sudden there's an uppercut or an elbow and Dusko goes down. Give me Medina by KO at plus 850. I cannot let that go by when he's facing Dusko Todorovic.
No, you can't. You can't. It's Dusko Todorovic. Okay, do I use my fight or do I go somewhere else? I'm going to save my fight. I'm going to go Hernandez and Diego Ferreira.
Okay.
Ferreira has been the sexy underdog all week. I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody picking Hernandez. I don't. I haven't heard anybody picking Hernandez.
That's terrifying.
That's exactly why I'm going this route, and I am going to take Alexander Hernandez to win by decision at plus 300.
Okay.
He's going to win rounds 1 and 2. He's going to gas out in the third, and all he's got to do is survive the onslaught from Ferreira. But the fact that everybody is on such a public dog who is now the favorite, can't do it. I got to go the other way. I got to go against him.
Jim, I love fighters. It just got that dog in him. And Jesus Aguilar is that guy that just got that dog in him. Excuse me. We've watched him surprise opponents with submissions. He's got a good choke game. Give me Aguilar by submission at this plus 550. Yeah.
Second round, right? Second round. Guillotine incoming.
Just the guillotine. Yep. So, this guy just does not quit. He does not have any quit in him. And, you give me a sub prop on him, I'll gladly take it.
Well, I got to use my fight. So let's take Kelvin Gastelum's fat ass against Dustin Stoltzfus. Oh, this Kelvin Gastelum, how does he still have a job? What does he know about Dana White and Lorenzo Fertitta and all these guys that he still has a job? The man comes in wider and wider and wider every weigh-ins, and his arms get shorter and shorter and shorter. That all being said, Gastelum's going to finish Dustin Stoltzfus.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking Gastelum by knockout. The extra 5 pounds, he had the balls to flex and then flex again when it took long. Like, he was totally unbothered by it. He's totally planned.
Oh, man.
Dustin Stoltzfus also said that he hopes that Kelvin comes in overweight so he can take 30% of his purse. I think this backfires.
You got it. You got it.
I'm going Kelvin by overhand right KO, and Stoltzfus gets doinked. That's the end.
Gastelum better finish. He's going to get cut. We already saw Brian Battle get cut.
That's a great point.
Dana's not screwing around here. All right. I think this is the last fight. I don't know what to do with the Zach Reese fight. Zach Reese, he's really hittable, but Cedric Dumas is a complete disaster. So, give me Reese by KO. Now, listen, if Reese doesn't get the KO early, he's going to manage his cardio, and this stupid fight's going to go the distance, and we're just going to be sitting there watching Reese and Dumas hump each other for 2 rounds. So let's go. Reese gets the early finish there. So is that all of them? Do we hit all of them?
I think we got all of them. I hope it's all of them.
I hope it's only 14. Yeah. Martinez by decision, Lee by sub, Costa by KO, Doncheco by KO, Gordon by decision, Lemos by decision, Puellos by sub, Rendon by decision, Silva by KO, Medina by KO, Hernandez by decision, Aguilar by sub, Gastelum by KO, and Reese by KO. There is your method of victory. Jim is on vacation. I will be live for Takedown Live, though. We'll be walking you guys through all the card. Hopefully, we got some live bets. So you want to come hang out and watch some UFC with us. It'll be on the Winning in the Shadows YouTube channel. Don't forget the like button. Leave us a comment. Thanks very much. Good luck on your bets. We'll see you later.
Good luck, guys.